President Donald Trump plans to visit Israel briefly on Monday ahead of the scheduled release of Israeli hostages by Hamas as phase one of the ceasefire deal begins. Thousands gathered in Hostage Square Saturday night for what they hope is the last rally before the remaining hostages return home. As part of the ceasefire deal, Israel's military says 48 hostages are set to be freed Monday morning, 20 of whom are believed to be alive. In exchange, thousands of Palestinian prisoners and detainees will be freed. The deal is fragile, and Israel is aware Hamas may not be able to find and return all of the remaining dead.
These bodies look like, well, how are they kept? So this could pose a risk of anger towards Hamas and by families, especially very religious families, and could derail potentially phase two.
Hamas has not yet agreed to disarm, and there are reports that security forces are reemerging in Gaza in a limited capacity. Anticipation for the hostage release is high even in Charlotte. Queen City News reporter David Schumann shares how the peace comes with some mixed emotions.
You'll notice here their English name and their Hebrew name.
During services, the Chabad of Charlotte puts out these prayer cards with the faces of hostages living and dead that say we need them home. Monday, the 20 living hostages in captivity in Gaza are set to be freed and reunited with their families, more than 2 years after the war began.
Everyone in our community has been empathetic, not sympathetic, but empathetic, feeling their pain and thinking about them.
Rabbi Yossi Groner says there's relief and extreme joy among the world's Jews. As part of the ceasefire agreement, 1,700 Palestinian detainees and more than 200 prisoners, some of whom Israel views as terrorists, will be released also.
People ask the question, is the price we're paying too high? As much as we're rejoicing for the families and we couldn't have it any other way. I don't think that anyone has a proper solution for this dilemma. The mixed emotion is because the situation has not been resolved, and the enemies of Israel still want to destroy Israel.
Samira Haddad, a Palestinian organizer in North Carolina, says the truce gives her joy for the people in Gaza.
We obviously welcome this moment of relief for the people of Gaza, who for the first time in 2 years will not be sleeping under the sound of drones, under bombardment.
Haddad also says she's holding her breath that the ceasefire will hold up, not trusting the U.S. or Israel to follow through.
We know that the only way justice is going to be achieved is through a total arms embargo on Israel, and by implementing sanctions on Israel for its war crimes and holding war criminals accountable.
Israel denies it's committed war crimes, saying they've acted in self-defense. Some human rights groups disagree.
Do you feel that a ceasefire or some kind of peace is going to be lasting?
It depends what the nations of the world are going to do. It depends on the leadership of the United States.
In Charlotte, David Schumann, Queen City News.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.